Oh. Oh. Welcome to Meaningful Morning. One machine can do the work of 100 humans. Do you agree? One machine can do the work of 100 humans. 100 machines cannot do the work of one extraordinary human. 100 machines cannot do the work of 100 extraordinary humans. We were all born as human. I say we're like we've changed. We were all born as human. What we're aspiring to do in Meaningful Mornings in life is for us to feel Meaningful Mornings life is a master class for us to become extraordinary humans. And this is working. Chapter after chapter, test after test, all of us are becoming more balanced, focused, reflective. As we complete chapter 14 formally, I'm going to read to you some direct notes from Puja Swami Tejomayananda. These are my notes from the Vedanta course. We'll start with notes on Dhamma, what we used to be, correct? A lot of past tense being shared. Tamas can be used to our advantage when consciously employed. Postponement when speculating over negative actions. Ignorance when asked to engage in negative thoughts and actions. Forgetfulness about hurts inflicted and afflicted by. I've always shared that Puja Swami Tejomayananda's version of Bhagavad Gita, not that he's written a commentary on it, but having studied from him, is the most practical. Notes on Raja. The nature, knack of karma is it continues to multiply. If the doer is not aware, they become entangled and the purpose of the karma is lost. Notes on sattva. There are 3 degrees of sattva. Malina, which means mixed. Shuddha, which means clean. And Vishuddha, which means pure. When we do a limited number of good deeds, we can count these. However, if this becomes our second nature, can we still count? Can a fish be proud of being able to swim in water? Lots and lots and lots to reflect on. In reference to the second last verse of this chapter, if one loves Bhagavan, if one loves divinity for no reason, the qualification of love is that there is no reason. And we've explored this in different ways, where one loves divinity alone and not also. Zooming into this more, for some, seva is also, meaning they have their lifestyle and also seva. But for others, their lifestyle alone is seva. Someone's email address is lifesava, something like that. When one has such a feeling towards divinity, divinity will make you atita. Think of this logically. Whatever, whomever you love, you become them. If I love Shri Krishna is Maya Pati. That means I will be beyond gunas, Maya. In verse 27, Brahmanaha hi pratishta aham. When one feels that they are unconditional, they may have conditions, but they don't identify with those conditions. Then, amritasya, they are fearless. Avyayasya, forever. Shashwatasya, their joy is ancient. It's the same joy that the Creator has experienced, those who are enlightened have experienced, yet applicable. This is their feeling now. Dharmasya. This is all the nature of infinity, the nature of limitlessness. At the end of chapter 12, after we went through 25 values, Shri Krishna shares, Dharma Amritam. What I've just shared with you, these responsibilities will integrate you to Amritam, meaning you will be fearless. The last verse of chapter 13, he shares, everything that I've taught, you now have the Jnana Chakshusha. These insights, there will provide you vision. The final verses of these chapters are brilliant. And it is Sri Krishna offering his respect and love to this map. And not because it's come from him. He's using terminology like Shashwata. There have been maps before in Bhagavad Gita. Sukhasya, of the nature of joy, and this is a new term that's come to us. It's very powerful. Ekantikasya, which means of the nature of oneness, meaning it is complete, it is independent, it is absolute. If you work hard and smart, you're treating your lifestyle, your life like a master class to go from tama to raja to sattva to atita, all of these feelings will be your feelings. What else would you invest in when you can feel this? If you don't practice, naturally this and any skill, any science becomes impractical. And if you do practice, then you start to realize how accurate, how truthful, how factual what Shri Krishna is sharing is. Our Sankalpa Vakya. Shri Krishna, you love us. We love you too. everything you have taught, our intention is to follow this. Om Tat Sat iti Srimad Bhagavad Gitasu Upanishatsu Brahma Vidyayam Yoga Shastre Shri Krishnarjuna Samvade Guna Traya Vibhaga Yogo Nama Chaturdashodhyayaha. The 14th chapter has the name of the yoga of the divisions of the 3 gunas or conditions. Joy, final thought on this entire lovely chapter, this incredible month that we've been together in this chapter. Deeper than the gunas is the dhamma. Deeper than the qualities is the locus or the center. Qualities need a locus, correct? I can't just throw patient. What's patient? Who's patient? What it means to be deep or dhira, how one can become this, follow this, is to control and direct. Control your extroversion. The gunas push us forward to rupa. Look at how I look. To nama. I'm different than you. I'm better than you. Control this extroversion. Particularly tama and raja. And all of this power you have, physical power, mental power, direct this inward. Direct yourself towards introversion. To be inward looking. To the center. Bring tama to raja, raja to sattva. If you do, the next chapter, whose theme is limitlessness, this will not be a map. This will be your story. From inspiration to application. Your application yesterday was to reflect to such an extent with being dhira that you were moved to tears. How many of you were able to do this by show of hands? Makes me very happy to see your hands up. What I have found in my own life is that tears are the transition that you're moving through from the relative to the absolute. Most of the time, our tears are because of the relative. I didn't get this job. This person betrayed me. People don't listen to me. But when you reflect on your privilege, on the trust triangle, those tears are so different. They're tears because now you're tasting the absolute. It's still mixed, but you know that this is the truth. And then you cry less about the relative. Your application for this morning, really forever, is to learn to say no. Say no to tama, to raja. When I was in Washington, D.C., I repeatedly had shared with seekers, the greatest papa or demerit is gossip. And we don't know how to say no to that. We still associate with gossiping because we feel these are my friends. They did this for me. This is your life. You're going to let that affect your mind and create an imprint on your personality? Say no. That requires a lot of courage. And a way to make this more natural is say yes to seva. When you are given the opportunity to serve in a meaningful way, say yes. Then saying no to gossip, to raja, to meaninglessness is easy. Shanti, shanti, shantihi. We all pray to Sri Krishna that this Sankalpa Vakya, our expression of intention, is not namesake, is not hypocrisy, that we will control and direct so that we are deeper in any conditions. Be joy.